There's something truly special about the wisdom that comes with age. It's like a fine wine, rich, deep, and full of stories. But here's the thing, the way we talk about ourselves, especially after 65, can shape how others see us and, more importantly, how we see ourselves. Have you ever caught yourself saying something like, "I'm too old for that," or "I'm just a burden now"? These words might seem harmless, but they carry weight. They can chip away at our confidence and even influence how others treat us. Today, we're diving into the things people over 65 should avoid saying in public, not to criticize but to empower. Because self-respect and positive self-presentation are gifts we owe ourselves, no matter our age. Did you know that studies show people who maintain a positive outlook on aging live longer, healthier lives? It's true, so let's explore how the words we choose can reflect the vibrant, capable, and valuable individuals we truly are. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll walk away with practical tips to reframe your self-talk and embrace this chapter of life with pride and confidence. Let's get started. Now turning to the first statement we should avoid saying in public, "I'm too old to learn new things." This phrase might seem like a harmless comment, but it's actually a self-imposed limitation that can hold us back from incredible opportunities. When we say things like this, we're not just talking about our age, we're reinforcing stereotypes that suggest learning and growth are only for the young. And that's simply not true. Think about it. Every time we tell ourselves we're too old to learn, we're closing the door on new experiences, skills, and connections that could bring joy and fulfillment to our lives. The truth is, our brains are capable of learning at any age. Research shows that while the way we learn might change as we get older, our ability to absorb new information and develop new skills doesn't disappear. In fact, many older adults are thriving in areas they never explored before. Take, for example, the story of Grandma Moses, who started her painting career in her late 70s and became one of America's most celebrated folk artists. Or consider John Goodenough, who co-invented the lithium-ion battery at the age of 57 and continued to make groundbreaking contributions to science well into his 90s. These individuals didn't let age define their potential. They embraced a growth mindset and proved that it's never too late to learn something new. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and persistence. It's about seeing challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. When we adopt this mindset, we open ourselves up to endless possibilities. Maybe it's learning a new language, picking up a musical instrument, or even mastering a new technology. The key is to start small, stay curious, and celebrate every step forward. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about being willing to try. So the next time you catch yourself thinking, "I'm too old to learn new things," pause and reframe that thought. Instead, ask yourself, what's one thing I've always wanted to try? Whether it's a hobby, a skill, or even a new way of thinking, the journey of learning is one of the most rewarding adventures we can embark on, no matter our age. And who knows, you might just surprise yourself with what you're capable of. Now turning to the next statement we should avoid saying in public, "I'm just a burden to my family." This phrase carries a heavy emotional weight, not just for the person saying it, but also for their loved ones. When we label ourselves as a burden, we're not only diminishing our own worth, but also unintentionally dismissing the love and care our family willingly offers. It's important to recognize that this mindset often stems from a place of deep concern, perhaps about health, finances, or independence. But expressing it in this way can create unnecessary guilt and strain in relationships. The truth is, families are built on mutual support and connection. While it's natural to worry about relying on others as we age, it's equally important to remember that relationships thrive on give and take. Your family doesn't see you as a burden, they see you as someone they love and want to care for. Think about it, wouldn't you do the same for them if the roles were reversed? By framing your situation as a burden, you risk overlooking the joy and meaning that come from these intergenerational bonds. Instead of focusing on what you feel you're taking, try shifting your perspective to what you're giving. Maybe it's your wisdom, your stories, or simply your presence. These are invaluable gifts that enrich the lives of those around you. Gratitude can be a powerful tool here. Take a moment to reflect on the ways your family shows their love and care and express your appreciation for them. This not only strengthens your relationships but also helps you see your role in a more positive light. If you're struggling with feelings of being a burden, consider having an open and honest conversation with your family. Share your concerns but also listen to their perspective. You might be surprised to learn how much they value having you in their lives, and if practical support is a concern, explore ways to maintain your independence while still accepting help when needed. Small steps like learning new skills or finding ways to contribute can help you feel more empowered and less reliant. So, the next time you feel the urge to say, "I'm just a burden to my family," pause and reframe that thought. Instead, remind yourself of the love and connection you share with them. Focus on gratitude, celebrate the value you bring to their lives, and embrace the beauty of intergenerational relationships. After all, family isn't about keeping score, it's about being there for one another, no matter what. Now turning to the next statement we should avoid saying in public, "I'm not good with technology." This phrase might seem harmless, but it can create unnecessary barriers in a world that's increasingly digital. When we tell ourselves we're not good with technology, we're essentially closing the door to opportunities for connection, learning, and independence. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the rapid pace of technological change, but the truth is, technology is a tool, and like any tool, it can be learned and mastered with time and patience. The first step to overcoming tech anxiety is to shift your mindset. Instead of saying, "I'm not good with technology," try saying, "I'm learning how to use technology." This small change in language can make a big difference in how you approach new devices or apps. Remember, everyone starts somewhere, and it's okay to make mistakes along the way. What matters is your willingness to try. One practical tip is to start small. Choose one piece of technology or one app that you'd like to learn and focus on that. For example, if you've never used a smartphone, begin by learning how to make calls and send text messages. Once you're comfortable with those basics, you can move on to more advanced features like using the camera or downloading apps. Breaking the learning process into manageable steps can make it feel less daunting. Another helpful strategy is to seek support. Don't be afraid to ask for help from family, friends, or even community resources. Many libraries and senior centers offer free technology classes specifically designed for older adults. These classes can provide a supportive environment where you can learn at your own pace and ask questions without feeling judged. You might even meet others who are on the same journey, which can make the experience more enjoyable. It's also worth noting that technology can be a powerful tool for staying connected and engaged. For example, video calls allow you to see and talk to loved ones who live far away, while social media can help you stay in touch with friends and family. Online platforms also offer endless opportunities for learning, from virtual museum tours to online courses on almost any topic you can imagine. By embracing technology, you're opening up a world of possibilities. And let's not forget the inspiring stories of older adults who are thriving in the digital age. Take, for instance, the story of a 75-year-old woman who learned to use a tablet to write and publish her first book. Or the 80-year-old man who started a YouTube channel to share his woodworking skills with the world. These examples show that it's never too late to learn something new and make a meaningful impact. So the next time you feel tempted to say, "I'm not good with technology," remind yourself that you're capable of learning and growing. Start small, seek support, and celebrate your progress along the way. Technology isn't just for the young, it's for anyone who's willing to embrace it. And who knows, you might just discover a new passion or talent that enriches your life in ways you never imagined. Now turning to the next statement we should avoid saying in public, "I'm past my prime." This phrase carries a heavy weight, suggesting that our best days are behind us and that aging somehow diminishes our worth. But let's challenge that notion. What if prime isn't about a specific age or stage of life, but rather a mindset? What if our prime is something we carry with us, no matter how many candles are on our birthday cake? The truth is, age doesn't define our potential. In fact, many people achieve their most remarkable accomplishments later in life. Take, for example, the story of Colonel Harlan Sanders, who founded Kentucky Fried Chicken in his 60s after decades of trying different careers. Or consider Grandma Moses, who began her painting career in her late 70s and became one of America's most beloved folk artists. These stories remind us that our prime isn't a fixed point in time, it's a state of mind. So, what does it mean to embrace the idea that your prime is now? It starts with shifting your perspective. Instead of focusing on what you think you've lost with age, focus on what you've gained: wisdom, experience, and a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. These are assets that can't be measured by a number. They're the foundation for new opportunities and achievements. One way to reframe this mindset is to set new goals and pursue passions you may have put on hold earlier in life. Whether it's learning a new skill, starting a business, or traveling to a place you've always dreamed of visiting, these experiences can reignite your sense of purpose and remind you that life is full of possibilities. And don't underestimate the power of small, daily actions. Even something as simple as trying a new hobby or volunteering in your community can help you feel vibrant and engaged. It's also important to surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Seek out stories of older adults who are thriving and making a difference. For instance, consider the 85-year-old marathon runner who proves that physical fitness isn't limited by age, or the 90-year-old who returned to college to earn her degree. These individuals show us that our prime isn't behind us, it's wherever we choose to create it. So, the next time you catch yourself thinking, "I'm past my prime," pause and remind yourself that your worth and potential are not tied to a number. Your prime is a mindset, and it's yours to define. Embrace the opportunities that come with age, celebrate your achievements, and keep moving forward with confidence. After all, life isn't about reaching a peak, it's about enjoying the journey, no matter where you are along the way. Now turning to a statement that carries a profound weight: "I'm just waiting to die." This phrase reflects a deep sense of hopelessness and resignation, and it's one that can have a significant impact on mental health and overall well-being. When someone feels this way, it's often a sign that they've lost sight of purpose or joy in their life. But here's the truth: no matter your age, life is still full of meaning and potential. First, let's acknowledge the seriousness of this mindset. Feeling like you're just waiting for the end can lead to isolation, depression, and a lack of motivation to engage with the world. It's a cycle that can be difficult to break, but it's not impossible. The key is to reconnect with what gives your life meaning and to find ways to reignite your sense of purpose. One way to start is by reflecting on what has brought you joy in the past. What activities or relationships have made you feel alive and fulfilled? Even if those things seem out of reach now, consider how you might adapt them to your current circumstances. For example, if you once loved gardening but can no longer manage a large garden, perhaps tending to a small indoor plant or joining a community gardening group could bring back that sense of satisfaction. Another powerful way to combat this mindset is by giving back to others. Volunteering, mentoring, or simply sharing your wisdom with younger generations can create a sense of connection and purpose. Helping others not only benefits them but also reminds you of your value and the impact you can still have on the world. It's also important to seek out new experiences and challenges. Trying something new, whether it's a hobby, a class, or even a small daily habit, can help you feel more engaged and alive. For instance, learning to paint, joining a book club, or even taking a daily walk in nature can open up new avenues of joy and discovery. If you're struggling to find purpose, don't hesitate to reach out for support. Talking to a therapist, counselor, or even a trusted friend can provide valuable perspective and help you explore ways to rebuild a sense of meaning in your life. There are also many community resources and support groups specifically designed for older adults that can offer encouragement and connection. Remember, life is not about waiting for the end, it's about finding reasons to live fully in the present. Every day is an opportunity to create new memories, build relationships, and discover something that brings you joy. So, if you ever catch yourself thinking, "I'm just waiting to die," pause and remind yourself that your story isn't over. There's still so much to experience, contribute, and enjoy. Your life has value and your presence matters. Embrace the possibilities that each day brings and let them guide you toward a brighter, more fulfilling future. Now turning to another common sentiment that many people over 65 express: "I'm too tired to do anything." This statement often reflects a combination of physical and emotional factors that can make even simple tasks feel overwhelming. While it's natural to experience fatigue as we age, it's important to understand the underlying causes and take steps to manage energy levels effectively. First, let's consider the physical aspects. As we grow older, our bodies naturally undergo changes that can lead to decreased energy. Slower metabolism, reduced muscle mass, and changes in sleep patterns can all contribute to feeling more tired than usual. However, this doesn't mean you have to accept fatigue as an inevitable part of aging. Small, consistent adjustments to your daily routine can make a big difference. One of the most effective ways to combat fatigue is through regular physical activity. It might sound counterintuitive, but staying active actually boosts energy levels. Gentle exercises like walking, swimming, or yoga can improve circulation, strengthen muscles, and enhance overall stamina. Even a short 10-minute walk each day can help you feel more energized and improve your mood. Nutrition also plays a crucial role in managing energy. Eating a balanced diet rich in whole foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains can provide the nutrients your body needs to function at its best. Staying hydrated is equally important, as dehydration can often lead to feelings of tiredness. Consider consulting a nutritionist or healthcare provider to tailor a diet plan that supports your energy needs. On the emotional side, fatigue can sometimes be linked to stress, anxiety, or even depression. If you're feeling emotionally drained, it's worth exploring ways to address these feelings. Mindfulness practices such as meditation or deep breathing exercises can help reduce stress and improve mental clarity. Journaling or talking to a trusted friend or therapist can also provide an outlet for processing emotions and regaining a sense of balance. Another key factor is sleep quality. Many older adults struggle with sleep disturbances, which can leave them feeling exhausted during the day. Establishing a consistent sleep routine, going to bed and waking up at the same time each day, can help regulate your body's internal clock. Creating a calming bedtime environment free from screens and distractions can also improve the quality of your rest. It's also important to pace yourself and set realistic expectations. Trying to do too much at once can lead to burnout, so prioritize tasks and break them into manageable steps. Celebrate small victories, whether it's completing a household chore or trying a new activity. Remember, it's okay to ask for help when you need it, whether from family, friends, or community resources. Lastly, consider the power of social connections. Isolation can often amplify feelings of fatigue, so staying connected with others can provide a much-needed energy boost. Joining a club, attending community events, or simply spending time with loved ones can lift your spirits and remind you of the joy that comes from shared experiences. Feeling tired doesn't have to define your life. By addressing both the physical and emotional factors behind fatigue, you can reclaim your energy and continue to engage in the activities that bring you fulfillment. So the next time you find yourself thinking, "I'm too tired to do anything," remember that small, intentional changes can lead to big improvements in how you feel. Your energy and vitality are worth investing in, and with the right approach, you can keep moving forward with purpose and joy. Now turning to another deeply personal and often unspoken sentiment, "I'm not attractive anymore." This statement reflects the societal pressures and unrealistic standards that can make many people over 65 feel invisible or undervalued. But here's the truth: attractiveness isn't confined to youth or a specific set of features. It's time to challenge these outdated notions and redefine what beauty truly means. Society often equates beauty with youth, but this narrow perspective overlooks the richness and depth that come with age. Wrinkles, gray hair, and other signs of aging are not flaws, they're markers of a life well lived, filled with experiences, wisdom, and resilience. Instead of focusing on what's changed, consider the unique qualities that make you who you are. Your smile, your laugh, your kindness, these are the things that truly define attractiveness. It's also important to recognize the role of self-perception. How you see yourself has a profound impact on how others see you. If you're constantly telling yourself you're not attractive, it can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Start by shifting your mindset. Focus on the aspects of yourself that you love and appreciate. Maybe it's your sense of humor, your creativity, or the way you light up a room when you walk in. These are the qualities that make you uniquely beautiful. Another way to redefine attractiveness is to embrace self-care as an act of self-love. Taking care of your body, mind, and spirit isn't about conforming to societal standards. It's about feeling good in your own skin. Whether it's through skincare, exercise, or simply taking time to relax, these small acts of care can boost your confidence and help you feel more radiant. Fashion and style are also powerful tools for expressing your individuality. Don't feel pressured to dress a certain way because of your age. Wear what makes you feel confident and comfortable. Experiment with colors, patterns, and accessories that reflect your personality. When you feel good in what you're wearing, it shows, and that confidence is undeniably attractive. Surrounding yourself with positive influences can also make a difference. Seek out communities, media, and role models that celebrate aging and diversity. Follow social media accounts, read books, or watch shows that highlight the beauty of older adults. These representations can help shift your perspective and remind you that attractiveness knows no age limit. Lastly, remember that beauty is not just about appearance, it's about how you make others feel. Your warmth, your empathy, your ability to connect with others, these are the qualities that leave a lasting impression. When you focus on being kind, compassionate, and authentic, you radiate a beauty that goes far beyond the surface. So, the next time you catch yourself thinking, "I'm not attractive anymore," pause and remind yourself of your worth. Attractiveness isn't about fitting into a mold, it's about embracing who you are and celebrating the qualities that make you uniquely you. You are beautiful not in spite of your age, but because of it. Let that truth guide you as you continue to shine in your own extraordinary way. Now turning to another common phrase that can hold us back: "I'm too set in my ways." This statement often reflects a belief that change is no longer possible or necessary as we age. But the truth is, clinging to this mindset can limit personal growth, strain relationships, and even prevent us from experiencing new joys in life. Being open to change doesn't mean abandoning who you are. It means allowing yourself to grow and adapt, which is essential at any age. One of the biggest challenges of feeling set in your ways is that it can create barriers between you and the people around you. Whether it's family, friends, or even new acquaintances, others may feel hesitant to share their ideas or perspectives if they sense resistance. This can lead to missed opportunities for connection and understanding. Instead of shutting down new ideas, try approaching them with curiosity. Ask questions, listen actively, and consider how different viewpoints might enrich your own. Another way this mindset can hinder personal growth is by keeping you stuck in routines that no longer serve you. While routines can provide comfort and stability, they can also become limiting if they prevent you from trying new things. For example, maybe you've always avoided technology because it feels unfamiliar, or perhaps you've dismissed a new hobby because it's outside your comfort zone. These small refusals can add up over time, leaving you feeling stagnant. The good news is, it's never too late to break free from these patterns. So how can you stay open-minded and adaptable? Start by embracing a growth mindset. This means viewing challenges as opportunities to learn rather than obstacles to avoid. When faced with something new, remind yourself that it's okay to feel uncertain. Growth often happens outside your comfort zone. Take small steps like trying a new recipe, exploring a different route on your daily walk, or even learning a simple tech tool. These small victories can build your confidence and show you that change doesn't have to be overwhelming. Another strategy is to surround yourself with people who inspire you to grow. Seek out friends or groups who are curious, adventurous, and open to new experiences. Their energy can be contagious, and their encouragement can help you take those first steps toward trying something new. You might even find that their enthusiasm reignites your own sense of curiosity. It's also important to reflect on the benefits of adaptability. Being open to change can lead to unexpected opportunities, deeper relationships, and a greater sense of fulfillment. For example, learning a new skill can boost your confidence, while embracing a different perspective can strengthen your connections with others. These experiences remind us that life is full of possibilities, no matter our age. Finally, remember that being set in your ways doesn't define you. It's simply a habit that can be changed. Start by identifying one area where you'd like to be more open-minded. Maybe it's trying a new activity, reconnecting with someone you've lost touch with, or simply being more willing to listen. Whatever it is, take it one step at a time. Each small effort brings you closer to a more flexible, fulfilling way of living. So, the next time you catch yourself thinking, "I'm too set in my ways," pause and ask yourself, what could I gain by being a little more open? Change doesn't have to be drastic. It can start with a single, small step. And who knows, that step might just lead you to a whole new world of possibilities. Now turning to another phrase that can weigh heavily on the heart, "I'm not needed anymore." This statement often stems from feelings of insignificance or a belief that one's contributions no longer matter. But the truth is, every stage of life offers unique opportunities to make a difference, and your value doesn't diminish with age, it evolves. One of the most powerful ways to combat this mindset is by recognizing the countless ways older adults contribute to their communities. For example, many retirees find purpose in volunteering, mentoring younger generations, or even starting new initiatives that address local needs. These actions not only benefit others but also provide a deep sense of fulfillment and connection. Consider the story of Margaret, a retired teacher who felt lost after leaving her classroom. She decided to volunteer at a literacy program, helping adults learn to read. Over time, she realized that her skills and experience were not only valued but essential to the program's success. Margaret's story is a reminder that your knowledge and wisdom are irreplaceable, and there's always a way to share them meaningfully. Another way to shift this mindset is by focusing on the smaller, everyday ways you make a difference. Whether it's offering a listening ear to a friend, sharing a family recipe, or simply being a source of encouragement, these acts of kindness ripple out and create lasting impact. You don't need a grand title or a formal role to be needed. Your presence and care matter more than you might realize. It's also important to explore new avenues for contribution. If you're unsure where to start, consider your passions and interests. Do you love gardening? Join a community garden project. Are you passionate about history? Offer to lead tours at a local museum. By aligning your contributions with what brings you joy, you'll not only feel needed but also energized and inspired. Finally, remember that being needed isn't just about what you do, it's about who you are. Your life experiences, your resilience, and your ability to connect with others are gifts that no one else can offer. So the next time you catch yourself thinking, "I'm not needed anymore," remind yourself of the countless ways you enrich the lives of those around you. Your contributions, big or small, are invaluable, and the world is better because you're in it. As we move forward, let's explore how shifting this mindset can open doors to new opportunities and deeper connections, proving that your value only grows with time. Now turning to another phrase that can limit how we see ourselves, "I'm just a senior citizen." This statement reduces the richness of who you are to a single label defined only by age. But the truth is, you are so much more than a number. You are a complex, multifaceted individual with a lifetime of experiences, passions, and talents that go far beyond the label of senior citizen. When we define ourselves solely by age, we risk overlooking the unique qualities that make us who we are. Think about it. Your age is just one part of your story. You are also a friend, a mentor, a creator, a learner, and so much more. By focusing on the roles and interests that bring you joy, you can break free from the limitations of this label and embrace the fullness of your identity. Consider the story of Robert, who retired from a long career in engineering. At first, he felt defined by his age and the fact that he was no longer in the workforce. But then he rediscovered his love for painting, something he hadn't done since his youth. Over time, Robert not only became an accomplished artist, but also started teaching art classes at his local community center. His story is a powerful reminder that age doesn't define your potential. It's just one chapter in a much larger book. Another way to move beyond this label is by exploring new interests and hobbies. Have you always wanted to learn a musical instrument, or maybe you've dreamed of writing a book or traveling to a place you've never been? These pursuits aren't limited by age, they're opportunities to grow, create, and connect with others. By embracing new challenges, you can show yourself and the world that you're not just a senior citizen, you're a lifelong learner and adventurer. It's also important to celebrate the roles you play in the lives of others. Whether you're a grandparent, a volunteer, a neighbor, or a friend, these relationships are a testament to your value and impact. You bring wisdom, kindness, and perspective to every interaction, and that's something no label can capture. Finally, remember that your age is just one part of your identity. You are a person with dreams, talents, and a unique story to tell. So, the next time you hear yourself saying, "I'm just a senior citizen," pause and remind yourself of all the ways you shine. You are not defined by a number, you are defined by the life you've lived and the person you continue to become. As we move forward, let's explore how embracing this mindset can open up new possibilities and help you see yourself in a brighter, more expansive light. Now turning to another common phrase that can hold us back, "I'm too old to travel." This statement often stems from the belief that travel is only for the young or that age makes it too difficult or risky. But the truth is, travel is not bound by age, it's about curiosity, adventure, and the desire to explore the world, no matter where you are in life. In fact, traveling later in life can be one of the most rewarding experiences, offering new perspectives, connections, and memories that enrich your story. Let's start by debunking some of the myths around age and travel. One of the biggest misconceptions is that older adults can't handle the physical demands of travel. While it's true that our bodies change with age, that doesn't mean we can't adapt. Many travel companies now cater specifically to older adults, offering slower-paced itineraries, accessible accommodations, and guided tours that prioritize comfort and safety. The key is to plan ahead and choose experiences that align with your energy levels and interests. Another myth is that travel is too expensive for retirees or those on a fixed income. While travel can be costly, there are countless ways to make it more affordable. Consider traveling during off-peak seasons, taking advantage of senior discounts, or exploring destinations closer to home. You might also look into group travel options, which often provide better rates and the added benefit of companionship. The point is, with a little creativity and research, travel can be within reach for almost anyone. Now let's talk about tips for safe and enjoyable travel. First, prioritize your health by consulting your doctor before any trip, especially if you have existing medical conditions. Make sure to pack any necessary medications and keep a copy of your prescriptions with you. It's also a good idea to invest in travel insurance, which can provide peace of mind in case of unexpected events. When it comes to packing, less is often more. Focus on versatile clothing and essentials that will keep you comfortable throughout your journey. Another important tip is to pace yourself. Traveling doesn't mean you have to see and do everything in one trip. Instead, focus on a few key experiences that truly excite you. Take time to rest, enjoy leisurely meals, and soak in the atmosphere of each place you visit. Remember, travel is about quality, not quantity. To inspire you, let's look at the story of Margaret, who took her first international trip at the age of 72. She had always dreamed of visiting Italy, but thought it was too late to make it happen. With the encouragement of her family, she finally booked the trip and spent 2 weeks exploring Rome, Florence, and Venice. Not only did she fall in love with the art, history, and cuisine, but she also discovered a newfound confidence in her ability to navigate new places. Margaret's story is a testament to the fact that it's never too late to chase your travel dreams. So if you've been telling yourself, "I'm too old to travel," it's time to rethink that belief. Travel is not just about the destination, it's about the journey, the people you meet, and the memories you create. Whether it's a weekend getaway or a cross-country adventure, every trip is an opportunity to learn, grow, and celebrate the richness of life. As we move forward, let's explore how embracing this mindset can open up a world of possibilities and help you see that age is no barrier to adventure. Now turning to another common concern many of us face as we age. "I'm not as sharp as I used to be." This statement often reflects worries about memory lapses, slower thinking, or the fear of cognitive decline. While it's true that our brains change with age, it's important to remember that mental sharpness isn't something we lose. It's something we can actively maintain and even improve with the right habits and mindset. Let's start by addressing the fear of cognitive decline. It's natural to notice changes in how quickly we recall names or how easily we multitask, but these shifts don't mean our brains are failing us. In fact, research shows that older adults often excel in areas like problem solving, emotional regulation, and wisdom gained from life experience. The key is to focus on what we can do to support our brain health rather than dwelling on what we feel we've lost. One of the most effective ways to maintain mental sharpness is through regular mental exercise. Just like our bodies need physical activity to stay strong, our brains need stimulation to stay agile. Activities like puzzles, crosswords, or Sudoku can be great for keeping your mind engaged. But don't stop there. Learning something new, whether it's a language, a musical instrument, or even a new hobby, can create new neural pathways and keep your brain active and adaptable. Another important habit is staying socially connected. Engaging in meaningful conversations, joining clubs, or participating in group activities can challenge your brain in ways that solitary activities can't. Social interaction not only boosts cognitive function but also helps combat feelings of isolation, which can negatively impact mental health. So make time for friends, family, and community. It's good for your brain and your spirit. Physical health also plays a crucial role in brain health. Regular exercise, especially activities that get your heart rate up, improves blood flow to the brain and supports the growth of new brain cells. Even a daily walk can make a difference. Pair this with a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats like those found in fish and nuts. Foods high in antioxidants and omega-3 fatty acids are particularly beneficial for brain health. Sleep is another often overlooked factor. Quality rest allows your brain to consolidate memories and repair itself. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night and establish a calming bedtime routine to help you wind down. If you're struggling with sleep, consider speaking with a healthcare professional to address any underlying issues. Finally, let's talk about stress management. Chronic stress can take a toll on your brain, affecting memory and focus. Practices like mindfulness, meditation, or even simple breathing exercises can help reduce stress and improve mental clarity. Taking time to relax and recharge isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity for maintaining a sharp mind. To inspire you, consider the story of Robert, who at 75 decided to take up painting after retiring from a long career in engineering. At first, he worried he wasn't creative enough, but as he immersed himself in learning new techniques, he found his focus and memory improving. Not only did painting bring him joy, but it also gave him a sense of accomplishment and kept his mind active. Robert's story is a reminder that it's never too late to challenge your brain and discover new passions. So if you've been telling yourself, "I'm not as sharp as I used to be," it's time to shift that mindset. Your brain is a powerful tool, and with the right care and stimulation, it can continue to serve you well for years to come. By embracing these habits and staying curious, you can maintain your mental sharpness and enjoy a vibrant, fulfilling life. As we move forward, let's explore how this proactive approach to brain health can open up new opportunities and help you feel confident in your abilities, no matter your age. Now turning to another meaningful role many of us embrace later in life. I'm just a grandparent now. While being a grandparent is a beautiful and fulfilling part of life, it's important to remember that this role doesn't define your entire identity. You are so much more than a grandparent. You are a person with unique interests, passions, and dreams that deserve to be nurtured alongside your family responsibilities. Grandparenting brings immense joy and purpose. It's a chance to share wisdom, create lasting memories, and build deep bonds with the younger generation. Whether it's reading bedtime stories, teaching a grandchild how to bake, or simply being a listening ear, these moments are priceless. But it's equally important to carve out time for yourself and pursue the things that make you feel alive and fulfilled. One way to maintain your identity is by revisiting old hobbies or discovering new ones. Maybe you've always loved gardening, painting, or playing an instrument, but life got in the way. Now is the perfect time to reconnect with those passions. Or perhaps there's something you've always wanted to try, like photography, writing, or even dancing. Exploring these interests not only brings you joy, but also sets a powerful example for your grandchildren, showing them that life is full of possibilities at any age. Another key aspect is staying connected to your social circle. While spending time with family is wonderful, it's also important to nurture friendships and engage with your community. Join a book club, take a class, or volunteer for a cause you care about. These activities not only enrich your life, but also remind you of the many roles you play beyond being a grandparent. It's also worth reflecting on how you talk about yourself. Saying, "I'm just a grandparent now," can unintentionally minimize your worth and contributions. Instead, try reframing it. "I'm a grandparent, and I'm also a lifelong learner, a creative soul, and someone who continues to grow and explore." This shift in language can help you see yourself more fully and inspire others to do the same. Consider the story of Margaret, who at 68 found herself spending most of her time babysitting her grandchildren. While she loved them dearly, she began to feel like she had lost a sense of who she was outside of being a grandma. One day, she decided to join a local theater group, something she had always dreamed of but never pursued. Not only did she rediscover her love for acting, but she also made new friends and felt a renewed sense of purpose. Margaret's story is a reminder that it's never too late to reclaim your passions and redefine what it means to be a grandparent. So, if you've been saying, "I'm just a grandparent now," take a moment to celebrate all that you are. Embrace the joy of grandparenting, but don't let it overshadow the other parts of your identity. By nurturing your own interests and staying connected to your passions, you can lead a balanced, fulfilling life that inspires not only your grandchildren but also yourself. As we move forward, let's explore how maintaining this balance can enrich your relationships and bring even more meaning to your golden years. Now turning to a common belief that can hold many of us back: "I'm too old to start over." This statement often stems from fear of failure, fear of judgment, or even fear of the unknown. But the truth is, age is just a number, and it's never too late to reinvent yourself, chase new dreams, or embark on a fresh chapter in life. In fact, starting over later in life can be one of the most rewarding experiences, offering a chance to rediscover your passions and redefine your purpose. Take the story of John, for example. At 72, John had spent decades working in a corporate job that paid the bills but left him feeling unfulfilled. After retiring, he found himself wondering what to do next. One day, he stumbled upon a community art class and decided to give it a try, even though he hadn't picked up a paintbrush since high school. To his surprise, he discovered a hidden talent and a deep love for painting. Today, John's artwork is displayed in local galleries, and he's even started teaching classes to other seniors. His story is a powerful reminder that it's never too late to explore new interests and find joy in unexpected places. Starting over doesn't always mean making a dramatic change. Sometimes it's about taking small, meaningful steps toward something new. Maybe it's learning a new skill like cooking or gardening, or pursuing a long-held dream like writing a book or traveling to a place you've always wanted to visit. These small steps can lead to big transformations, helping you feel more alive and engaged with the world around you. One of the greatest benefits of starting over later in life is the wisdom and experience you bring to the table. You've already navigated challenges, learned from mistakes, and built resilience, all of which can give you a unique advantage when pursuing something new. This isn't about starting from scratch. It's about building on the foundation you've already created and using it to propel yourself forward. It's also worth noting that embracing change can have a positive impact on your mental and emotional well-being. Trying something new can boost your confidence, spark creativity, and even improve your overall outlook on life. It's a way to stay curious, engaged, and connected to the world, proving that growth doesn't stop at a certain age. So if you've been telling yourself, "I'm too old to start over," it's time to challenge that belief. Think about what excites you, what you've always wanted to do, or what might bring a new sense of purpose to your life. Whether it's a hobby, a career change, or a personal goal, remember that every day is an opportunity to begin again. By embracing change and pursuing new opportunities, you can create a life that feels vibrant, meaningful, and uniquely your own. As we move forward, let's explore how this mindset can open doors to even more possibilities in your golden years. Now turning to a belief that can quietly undermine our sense of self-worth: "I'm not worth investing in." This statement often reflects a deeper feeling of doubt about our value, our potential, or our ability to grow. But here's the truth: investing in yourself is not just for the young. In fact, it's one of the most powerful things you can do at any stage of life, especially after 65. Think about it this way: when you invest in yourself, you're not just spending time or money, you're building a stronger, more vibrant version of yourself. This could mean taking a class to learn something new, joining a fitness program to stay active, or even treating yourself to experiences that bring joy and fulfillment. These investments aren't frivolous, they're essential to living a life that feels rich and meaningful. Consider the story of Margaret, a 78-year-old who decided to invest in her health after a routine checkup revealed she was at risk for diabetes. Instead of brushing it off, she joined a local walking group and started cooking healthier meals. Over time, she not only improved her physical health but also discovered a passion for nutrition. Today, she volunteers at a community center, teaching others how to make simple, healthy meals. Margaret's story shows that investing in yourself isn't just about personal gain, it's about creating a ripple effect that benefits those around you. It's also important to recognize that self-investment doesn't have to be expensive or time-consuming. It can be as simple as setting aside time each day to read, meditate, or pursue a hobby you love. These small acts of self-care can have a profound impact on your mental and emotional well-being, helping you feel more grounded and confident. Another key point is that investing in yourself sends a powerful message to others and to yourself. It says, "I matter, my growth matters, my happiness matters." This mindset can inspire those around you, whether it's your family, friends, or community, to also prioritize their own well-being. So if you've ever thought, "I'm not worth investing in," it's time to reframe that belief. You are worth it, not just for what you can do for others, but for the joy and fulfillment you deserve to experience in your own life. Whether it's learning a new skill, improving your health, or simply taking time to relax and recharge, every investment you make in yourself is a step toward a more vibrant and fulfilling future. As we continue, let's explore how this mindset can open up even more opportunities for growth and connection in the years ahead. Now turning to a statement that might seem positive on the surface but can carry a deeper, more complex meaning: "I'm just lucky to be alive." Gratitude is, of course, a beautiful and important practice. It helps us appreciate the good in our lives and fosters a sense of contentment. But when we say, "I'm just lucky to be alive," it can sometimes reflect a subtle undercurrent of self-doubt, a belief that our survival or existence is a matter of chance rather than a testament to our resilience and worth. Let's unpack this. While it's wonderful to feel grateful for the gift of life, framing it as mere luck can unintentionally diminish the value of your experiences, your contributions, and your ongoing potential. It's not just luck that brought you here, it's your strength, your choices, and your ability to navigate life's challenges. You've earned your place in this world, and that's something to celebrate actively, not passively. Consider the story of Robert, a 72-year-old who survived a serious health scare a few years ago. At first, he often said, "I'm just lucky to be alive," as if his survival was a random stroke of fortune. But over time, he began to reflect on the steps he took to recover: his determination to follow his doctor's advice, his commitment to physical therapy, and the support he gave and received from loved ones. He realized that his survival wasn't just luck, it was a result of his own efforts and the care of those around him. This shift in perspective helped him see his life as something to actively engage with, rather than something he simply survived. So how can we reframe this statement? Instead of saying, "I'm just lucky to be alive," try saying, "I'm grateful for the life I've built and the opportunities I have to keep growing." This small change in language can help you move from a passive sense of gratitude to an active celebration of your life. It's about recognizing that you're not just here by chance, you're here because you've worked hard, loved deeply, and persevered through challenges. This mindset also opens the door to living more fully. When we see our lives as something to actively celebrate, we're more likely to seek out experiences that bring joy, connection, and meaning. Whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing a passion, or simply taking a moment to enjoy the beauty of the world around you, these actions remind us that life is not just something to survive, it's something to thrive in. So if you've ever thought, "I'm just lucky to be alive," take a moment to reflect on all the ways you've contributed to your own journey. Celebrate the resilience that brought you here and the potential that still lies ahead. Life isn't just about luck, it's about the choices we make and the love we share. And as we move forward, let's explore how this shift in perspective can help us embrace even more opportunities for joy and connection in the years to come. Now turning to a common sentiment that can hold us back from forming meaningful connections. I'm too old to make friends. It's easy to feel this way, especially as we get older and life's routines become more settled. But the truth is, friendship knows no age limit. Building new relationships can be just as rewarding and fulfilling in our later years as it was in our youth. Let's start by acknowledging the challenges. As we age, our social circles often shrink. Retirement, relocation, or the loss of loved ones can leave us feeling isolated. And let's be honest, making new friends can feel intimidating at any age, but it can seem even more daunting later in life. We might worry about rejection or wonder if we'll have anything in common with new people. But here's the thing, these fears are normal and they don't have to stop us from forming new connections. Take the story of Margaret, a 68-year-old who moved to a new city after her husband passed away. At first, she felt lonely and convinced herself she was too old to make friends. But one day, she decided to join a local book club. It wasn't easy walking into that first meeting, but she quickly discovered that the other members shared her love of literature. Over time, those weekly discussions turned into coffee dates, shared walks, and even a few road trips. Margaret realized that making friends wasn't about age. It was about showing up and being open to new experiences. So, how can we overcome the fear of making friends later in life? Start by finding activities or groups that align with your interests. Whether it's a hobby class, a volunteer organization, or a fitness group, shared activities provide a natural way to connect with others. And don't underestimate the power of small steps. Simply saying hello to a neighbor or striking up a conversation with someone at the grocery store can be the start of a new friendship. Another key is to be patient with yourself and others. Building trust and rapport takes time, and not every interaction will lead to a deep connection, and that's okay. Focus on quality over quantity. Even one or two close friends can make a world of difference in how connected and supported you feel. Finally, remember that technology can be a valuable tool for staying connected. Social media, online forums, and video calls can help you maintain relationships with people who live far away or meet new friends with similar interests. Platforms like Meetup or Facebook groups often have local events tailored to older adults, making it easier to find like-minded individuals. The bottom line is this: you're never too old to make friends. Every stage of life brings new opportunities for connection, and the friendships you form later in life can be just as meaningful, if not more so, than those from your younger years. So if you've ever thought, "I'm too old to make friends," challenge that belief. Take a small step today to reach out, join in, or simply say hello. You might be surprised at how much joy and companionship await you. As we continue, let's explore how maintaining these connections can enrich our lives and help us embrace the next chapter with confidence and joy. Now turning to a topic that many of us face as we grow older. I'm not as strong as I used to be. It's a statement that can feel disheartening, especially when we notice changes in our physical abilities. But here's the truth: while it's natural for our bodies to change with age, strength and independence are not things we have to give up entirely. In fact, with the right mindset and habits, we can maintain and even improve our physical well-being as we age. Let's start by acknowledging the reality. As we get older, our muscles naturally lose some of their mass and strength, a process known as sarcopenia. This can make everyday tasks feel more challenging, whether it's carrying groceries, climbing stairs, or even getting up from a chair. But while these changes are normal, they don't mean we have to accept a decline in our quality of life. The key is to adapt and take proactive steps to stay strong and active. One of the most effective ways to combat the loss of strength is through regular exercise. Strength training, in particular, can make a significant difference. You don't need to lift heavy weights or spend hours at the gym. Simple exercises like squats, lunges, or using resistance bands can help maintain muscle mass and improve balance. Even activities like yoga or Tai Chi can strengthen your body while also promoting flexibility and relaxation. Another important factor is nutrition. As we age, our bodies need more protein to support muscle repair and growth. Incorporating lean proteins like chicken, fish, beans, or tofu into your meals can help. Don't forget about hydration, too. Staying well hydrated is essential for muscle function and overall health. It's also worth noting that staying active isn't just about physical strength, it's about maintaining independence and confidence. When we keep our bodies strong, we're better able to enjoy the activities we love, whether it's gardening, traveling, or playing with grandchildren. And that sense of independence can have a profound impact on our mental and emotional well-being. Of course, it's important to listen to your body and make adjustments as needed. If you're new to exercise or have any health concerns, consult with a doctor or physical therapist to create a plan that's safe and effective for you. The goal isn't to compete with your younger self, but to feel your best at every stage of life. Finally, remember that strength isn't just physical, it's also mental. Staying positive and resilient in the face of challenges can make all the difference. Celebrate the small victories, whether it's taking an extra walk around the block or trying a new exercise class. Every step you take toward staying active is a step toward maintaining your independence and vitality. So, if you've ever thought, "I'm not as strong as I used to be," reframe that belief. Focus on what you can do and take small, consistent steps to keep your body and mind strong. With the right habits and mindset, you can continue to live a vibrant, independent life for years to come. As we move forward, let's explore how embracing these changes can lead to a deeper sense of fulfillment and confidence in the years ahead. Now turning to a topic that many of us encounter as we step into retirement: "I'm just a retiree." This phrase can sometimes carry a sense of finality, as if retirement marks the end of meaningful contributions or personal growth. But here's the truth: retirement isn't an ending, it's the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with opportunities to explore, grow, and redefine what it means to live a fulfilling life. Let's start by reframing what retirement represents. For many, it's a time to step away from the daily grind of work, but that doesn't mean stepping away from purpose. In fact, retirement can be a chance to pursue passions and interests that may have taken a backseat during your working years. Whether it's traveling, volunteering, learning a new skill, or even starting a small business, retirement offers the freedom to design your days in a way that brings you joy and satisfaction. One of the most powerful ways to shift your perspective on retirement is to see it as a time of reinvention. Think about it: you've spent decades building skills, knowledge, and experience. Now you have the chance to apply those strengths in new and exciting ways. Maybe you've always wanted to write a book, mentor younger professionals, or dive into a creative hobby like painting or photography. Retirement gives you the time and space to explore these possibilities without the constraints of a 9-to-5 schedule. It's also important to recognize the value you bring to your community and loved ones, even in retirement. Your wisdom, experience, and unique perspective are gifts that can inspire and guide others. Volunteering your time or sharing your expertise can create a sense of purpose and connection that enriches both your life and the lives of those around you. Of course, transitioning into retirement can come with its own set of challenges. It's natural to feel a sense of loss or uncertainty when leaving a career that may have defined a significant part of your identity. But instead of seeing retirement as a label that limits you, view it as an opportunity to expand your horizons. Take the time to reflect on what truly matters to you and what kind of legacy you want to leave behind. Financial planning is another key aspect of making the most of retirement. While it's important to manage your resources wisely, don't let fear of the unknown hold you back from pursuing your dreams. With careful planning and a positive mindset, you can create a retirement that's both financially secure and personally rewarding. Finally, remember that retirement is what you make of it. It's not about slowing down or stepping aside. It's about stepping into a new phase of life with curiosity, enthusiasm, and a sense of adventure. Whether you're exploring new hobbies, deepening relationships, or giving back to your community, retirement is a chance to live life on your own terms. So, if you've ever thought, "I'm just a retiree," let's shift that narrative. Retirement isn't a label, it's an invitation to embrace new possibilities and create a life that's as vibrant and meaningful as ever. With the right mindset and a willingness to explore, you can turn this chapter into one of the most fulfilling periods of your life. As we move forward, let's explore how embracing this new phase can lead to a deeper sense of purpose and joy in the years ahead. Now turning to a topic that touches the hearts of many as they age, "I'm too old to be happy." This statement reflects a common myth that happiness is reserved for the young, but the truth is far more encouraging. Research shows that happiness doesn't decline with age. In fact, many people find greater joy and fulfillment in their later years. Let's start by looking at the science. Studies have found that people in their 60s, 70s, and beyond often report higher levels of life satisfaction compared to younger adults. Why is this? One reason is that older adults tend to have a better grasp of what truly matters in life. They've learned to let go of trivial worries and focus on relationships, experiences, and activities that bring genuine happiness. Take the story of Margaret, for example. At 72, she decided to take up painting, something she'd always dreamed of but never had time for during her working years. What started as a hobby quickly became a passion, and she now hosts art shows in her community. Margaret often says that her happiest moments come from creating something beautiful and sharing it with others. Her story is a powerful reminder that happiness isn't tied to age, it's tied to purpose and passion. Another key factor is the ability to savor life's simple pleasures. As we age, we often become more present and appreciative of the small moments: a warm cup of tea, a walk in the park, or a heartfelt conversation with a loved one. This mindfulness can lead to a deeper sense of contentment and joy. It's also worth noting that older adults often have stronger social connections, which are a major predictor of happiness. Whether it's spending time with family, reconnecting with old friends, or building new relationships, these bonds provide a sense of belonging and support that enriches life. Of course, aging comes with its challenges, and it's natural to face moments of sadness or frustration, but these feelings don't define your overall happiness. Instead, they're part of the human experience at any age. The key is to focus on what you can control: your mindset, your activities, and your relationships. If you've ever thought, "I'm too old to be happy," it's time to challenge that belief. Happiness isn't a destination reserved for the young, it's a journey that continues throughout life. By embracing new experiences, nurturing relationships, and finding meaning in each day, you can create a life filled with joy and fulfillment, no matter your age. As we move forward, let's explore how shifting this mindset can open the door to a more vibrant and satisfying life in the years ahead. Now turning to another common belief that can hold us back as we age: "I'm not as creative as I used to be." This statement often stems from the misconception that creativity is a young person's game, but the truth is, creativity knows no age limit. In fact, many people discover their most innovative and artistic selves later in life. Let's start by debunking the myth that creativity declines with age. Research shows that creativity isn't tied to youth, it's tied to curiosity, openness, and a willingness to explore new ideas. Older adults often have the advantage of life experience, which can fuel unique perspectives and innovative thinking. Take the story of Robert, for example. At 68, he decided to write his first novel. He'd always loved storytelling but had never found the time to pursue it seriously. With retirement came the opportunity to dive into his passion, and within 2 years he published his debut book. Robert's story is a testament to the fact that creativity can flourish at any stage of life when we give ourselves permission to explore it. So, how can you reignite your creative spark? Start by trying something new, whether it's painting, writing, gardening, or even learning a musical instrument. Stepping outside your comfort zone can awaken dormant talents. Remember, creativity isn't about perfection, it's about expression. Another tip is to surround yourself with inspiration. Visit art galleries, attend workshops, or join a community group focused on a creative hobby. Engaging with others who share your interests can spark new ideas and keep you motivated. It's also important to give yourself time and space to create. Set aside regular moments in your day or week to focus on your creative pursuits, even if it's just for a few minutes. Over time, these small efforts can lead to big breakthroughs. Finally, don't be afraid to embrace failure as part of the creative process. Every artist, writer, or inventor has faced setbacks, but it's through these challenges that growth happens. The key is to keep experimenting and enjoying the journey. If you've ever thought, "I'm not as creative as I used to be," it's time to rewrite that narrative. Creativity is a lifelong gift, and with a little curiosity and courage, you can unlock it at any age. By exploring new passions, connecting with others, and giving yourself the freedom to create, you'll discover that your creative potential is limitless. As we move forward, let's explore how embracing this mindset can lead to a more vibrant and fulfilling life in the years ahead. Now turning to another critical mindset that can shape how we experience life after 65, "I'm just a patient now." This statement often reflects a feeling of losing control over one's health, but it's important to remember that you are so much more than a diagnosis or a medical label. Your health journey is just one part of who you are, and maintaining agency over it can make all the difference in how you feel and live. Let's start by acknowledging that navigating medical care can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially as we age. It's easy to fall into the trap of seeing yourself as passive in the process, someone who simply follows doctor's orders without question. But the truth is, you are an active participant in your health. You have the right to ask questions, seek second opinions, and make informed decisions about your care. Take the story of Margaret, for example. At 72, she was diagnosed with a chronic condition that required ongoing treatment. At first, she felt like her life revolved around doctors' appointments and medications. But over time, she realized that she could take charge of her health by educating herself, asking her doctors detailed questions, and exploring lifestyle changes that complemented her treatment. Today, Margaret feels empowered and in control, proving that being proactive can transform your experience of healthcare. So, how can you maintain agency over your health? Start by staying informed. Learn about your conditions, treatments, and options. Don't hesitate to ask your healthcare providers to explain things in a way you understand. Knowledge is power, and the more you know, the more confident you'll feel in making decisions. Another key step is to advocate for yourself. If something doesn't feel right, speak up. Your voice matters, and your concerns deserve to be heard. Building a partnership with your healthcare team where you feel respected and involved is crucial. It's also important to focus on prevention and wellness. Regular checkups, a balanced diet, physical activity, and mental health practices like meditation or journaling can all contribute to your overall well-being. Remember, managing your health isn't just about treating illness, it's about nurturing your body and mind to live your best life. Finally, don't underestimate the power of a positive mindset. While it's natural to feel frustrated or discouraged at times, focusing on what you can control rather than what you can't can make a world of difference. Celebrate small victories, whether it's sticking to a new habit or feeling more energetic, and remind yourself that you are more than your health challenges. If you've ever thought, "I'm just a patient now," it's time to reclaim your role as the leader of your health journey. By staying informed, advocating for yourself, and prioritizing wellness, you can maintain control and live a full, vibrant life. As we move forward, let's explore how this proactive approach to health can open doors to new possibilities and greater confidence in the years ahead. Now turning to a deeply personal and often unspoken fear that many people over 65 face. I'm too old to be loved. This belief can stem from societal stereotypes that romantic love is reserved for the young, but the truth is, love knows no age limit. Whether it's finding a new partner, rekindling an old flame, or simply deepening your relationship with yourself, love remains a powerful and transformative force at any stage of life. Let's start by addressing the fear of loneliness. It's natural to worry about being alone as we age, especially if you've lost a partner or experienced a significant life change. But loneliness doesn't have to be permanent. Many people find love and companionship later in life, proving that it's never too late to open your heart. Take the story of Robert and Linda, for example. Both in their 70s, they met at a community dance class after losing their spouses. What began as a shared love for music quickly blossomed into a deep connection. Today, they're inseparable, traveling together and supporting each other in ways they never imagined possible. Their story is a beautiful reminder that love can find you when you least expect it, and age is no barrier to building meaningful relationships. But love isn't just about finding a partner, it's also about loving yourself. Self-love is the foundation of all relationships, and it becomes even more important as we age. Start by practicing self-compassion. Acknowledge your worth and celebrate the life you've lived. Treat yourself with the same kindness and respect you'd offer a dear friend. Another powerful way to cultivate self-love is through gratitude. Reflect on the qualities that make you unique and the experiences that have shaped you. Write them down, say them out loud, or simply hold them in your heart. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you feel is missing to the abundance that already exists in your life. Engaging in activities that bring you joy is another way to nurture self-love. Whether it's gardening, painting, volunteering, or simply spending time with loved ones, doing what makes you happy reinforces your sense of purpose and fulfillment. If you're open to romantic love, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Join social groups, try online dating, or attend events that align with your interests. Love often finds us when we're actively engaged in life and open to new possibilities. And remember, love isn't just about romance, it's about connection with friends, family, and even yourself. Building a strong support network can help you feel loved and valued, no matter your relationship status. If you've ever thought, "I'm too old to be loved," it's time to challenge that belief. Love is not bound by age, and your capacity to give and receive love only grows with time. By embracing self-love, staying open to new connections, and celebrating the relationships you already have, you can create a life filled with love and joy. As we move forward, let's explore how this mindset can open doors to deeper connections and a renewed sense of purpose in the years ahead. Now turning to a common sentiment many of us face as we grow older: "I'm not as brave as I used to be." It's natural to feel this way, especially when life presents new challenges or when the weight of past experiences makes us more cautious. But bravery isn't about the absence of fear, it's about moving forward despite it. Fear can feel more pronounced as we age, whether it's fear of physical limitations, fear of the unknown, or even fear of failure. But here's the truth: courage isn't something you're born with, it's something you cultivate. And the good news is, it's never too late to build it. One of the most effective ways to rebuild courage is by taking small, manageable steps outside your comfort zone. Start with something simple, like trying a new activity or reconnecting with an old passion. These small victories can help you regain confidence and remind you of your inner strength. Another powerful strategy is to reframe your perspective on fear. Instead of seeing it as a barrier, view it as a sign that you're about to grow. Every time you face a fear, you're proving to yourself that you're capable of more than you thought. Surrounding yourself with supportive people can also make a world of difference. Share your fears with trusted friends or family members who can encourage you and remind you of your resilience. Sometimes just knowing you're not alone can give you the boost you need to take that first step. mindfulness practices such as meditation or deep breathing can also help you manage fear and build courage. These techniques allow you to stay present and grounded, making it easier to face challenges with a clear mind and a steady heart. Finally, remember that bravery isn't about being fearless, it's about taking action even when you're scared. Every time you do something that scares you, no matter how small, you're strengthening your courage muscle. Over time, these actions add up, and you'll find yourself feeling more confident and resilient than ever before. If you've ever thought, "I'm not as brave as I used to be," know that bravery is still within you. It might look different now, but it's just as powerful. By taking small steps, reframing your fears, and leaning on your support system, you can rediscover your courage and embrace life's challenges with confidence. As we continue, let's explore how this renewed sense of bravery can open doors to new opportunities and a deeper appreciation for the journey ahead. Now turning to a thought that can sometimes creep into our minds as we age: "I'm just a memory now." This statement can feel heavy, as if our best days are behind us and all that's left is to look back. But here's the truth: life is happening right now, and every moment is an opportunity to create something new. Dwelling on the past can be comforting, especially when we reminisce about cherished moments or accomplishments. But when we focus too much on what's already happened, we risk missing out on the beauty and potential of the present. The past is a part of us, but it doesn't define us. Instead of seeing yourself as just a memory, think of yourself as an active participant in your own story. Every day is a blank page, and you have the power to fill it with new experiences, connections, and achievements. Whether it's learning something new, spending time with loved ones, or simply enjoying the small joys of life, these moments add up to a rich and fulfilling present. One way to shift your focus is to practice gratitude for the here and now. Take a moment each day to notice the things that bring you joy or peace, whether it's the warmth of the sun, the laughter of a grandchild, or the satisfaction of a hobby. Gratitude helps ground us in the present and reminds us that life is still full of possibilities. Another powerful way to live in the moment is to set small, meaningful goals. These don't have to be grand or life-changing. They can be as simple as trying a new recipe, taking a walk in nature, or reaching out to an old friend. These actions not only create new memories but also give you a sense of purpose and forward momentum. It's also important to let go of the idea that the past was always better. Nostalgia can sometimes paint the past in a rosy light, but the truth is, every stage of life has its challenges and its joys. By embracing the present, you open yourself up to new adventures and opportunities that can be just as meaningful, if not more so, than what came before. Finally, remember that you're not just a memory, you're a living, breathing person with the ability to shape your own story. The past has brought you to where you are today, but the present is where you can truly thrive. By focusing on the here and now, you can create a life that's vibrant, fulfilling, and full of new memories waiting to be made. As we move forward, let's explore how this mindset can help you embrace the next chapter of your life with excitement and optimism. Now turning to a belief that can sometimes hold us back as we age: "I'm too old to be useful." This statement often stems from the idea that our value is tied to how much we produce or accomplish. But here's the truth: usefulness isn't just about productivity. It's about the unique ways we contribute to the world around us, whether through wisdom, kindness, or simply being present for those we love. As we grow older, our roles may shift, but that doesn't mean our contributions become any less meaningful. In fact, older adults bring a wealth of experience, perspective, and stability to their families and communities. Think about the stories you share, the advice you offer, or the quiet strength you provide during tough times. These are invaluable gifts that can't be measured by traditional standards of productivity. One of the most powerful ways older adults contribute is through mentorship. Whether it's guiding younger family members, offering insights to colleagues, or volunteering in the community, Your life experience is a treasure trove of knowledge that can inspire and uplift others. You've lived through challenges, learned from mistakes, and gained wisdom that can help others navigate their own paths. Another way to redefine usefulness is by focusing on emotional support. Sometimes simply being there for someone listening, offering a kind word, or sharing a laugh can make all the difference. These small acts of connection create ripples of positivity that extend far beyond the moment. It's also worth remembering that usefulness isn't limited to grand gestures. Everyday actions like cooking a meal for a loved one, tending to a garden, or even sharing a smile with a stranger contribute to the well-being of those around you. These moments may seem small, but they add up to a life rich in purpose and meaning. If you're feeling unsure about your role, consider exploring new ways to contribute. Volunteering, joining a community group, or even starting a new hobby can open doors to opportunities where your skills and passions can shine. The key is to focus on what brings you joy and fulfillment, rather than trying to meet outdated expectations of productivity. Finally, let go of the idea that usefulness has an expiration date. Your value isn't determined by your age or how much you do. It's rooted in who you are and the impact you have on the people and world around you. By embracing this mindset, you can continue to live a life of purpose and connection, no matter your age. As we move forward, let's explore how this perspective can help you see your contributions in a new light and embrace the many ways you continue to make a difference. Now turning to a topic that many of us grapple with as we age. I'm not as healthy as I used to be. It's natural to notice changes in our bodies and energy levels over time, but this statement can sometimes lead to feelings of frustration or resignation. The good news is that while aging brings certain challenges, there are many ways to maintain and even improve your health through thoughtful lifestyle choices. First, let's address the physical changes. It's true that our bodies may not recover as quickly as they once did, and we might experience aches, pains, or other health concerns. But instead of focusing on what's been lost, consider what you can do to support your body. Regular physical activity, even in small doses, can make a big difference. Walking, stretching, or gentle exercises like yoga can help maintain mobility, strength, and balance. The key is to find activities you enjoy and can stick with over time. Nutrition also plays a crucial role in staying healthy as we age. Eating a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins can provide the nutrients your body needs to function at its best. Staying hydrated is equally important, as dehydration can often be mistaken for fatigue or other health issues. Small changes like swapping sugary snacks for healthier options or adding an extra serving of vegetables to your meals can have a lasting impact. Mental health is just as important as physical health, and it's something we often overlook. Stress, loneliness, and anxiety can take a toll on your overall well-being, so it's essential to prioritize activities that nurture your mind and spirit. Meditation, journaling, or simply spending time in nature can help reduce stress and improve your mood. Staying socially connected is also vital, whether it's through family, friends, or community groups. Maintaining strong relationships can provide emotional support and a sense of belonging. Another important aspect of health as we age is regular checkups and preventive care. Staying on top of screenings, vaccinations, and doctor's appointments can help catch potential issues early and keep you feeling your best. Don't hesitate to ask questions or advocate for your health. Being proactive about your care is one of the most powerful steps you can take. It's also worth remembering that health isn't just about avoiding illness, it's about living a fulfilling life. Pursuing hobbies, learning new skills, and staying curious can keep your mind sharp and your spirit vibrant. Whether it's painting, gardening, or taking an online course, engaging in activities that bring you joy can have a positive impact on both your mental and physical health. Finally, let go of the idea that aging means declining health. While there may be challenges, there are also countless opportunities to take charge of your well-being and live a vibrant, active life. By making small, consistent choices that support your body and mind, you can continue to thrive and enjoy the years ahead. As we move forward, let's explore how embracing these strategies can help you feel your best and approach aging with confidence and optimism. Now turning to a topic that can feel heavy but is deeply important, I'm just waiting for the end. This statement reflects a mindset that can rob us of the joy and purpose that life has to offer, no matter our age. While it's natural to think about the passage of time as we grow older, dwelling on the end can prevent us from fully living in the present. The truth is, every stage of life holds opportunities for meaning and fulfillment. Instead of focusing on what's coming to an end, consider what you can create, experience, and contribute right now. Finding purpose doesn't have to mean grand gestures. It can be as simple as spending quality time with loved ones, volunteering in your community, or pursuing a passion you've always wanted to explore. One way to shift this mindset is to practice gratitude. Taking time each day to reflect on the things you're thankful for, whether it's a beautiful sunrise, a kind word from a friend, or a favorite memory, can help you focus on the positives in your life. Gratitude has been shown to improve mental well-being and foster a sense of contentment, even during challenging times. If existential concerns feel overwhelming, it's okay to seek support. Talking to a trusted friend, family member, or counselor can provide comfort and perspective. Many communities also offer support groups for older adults, where you can connect with others who may be navigating similar feelings. These connections can remind you that you're not alone and that there's still so much to live for. Engaging in activities that bring you joy is another powerful way to combat feelings of waiting for the end. Whether it's gardening, reading, painting, or simply taking a walk in nature, doing things that make you happy can help you stay present and engaged with life. Even small moments of joy can add up to a life that feels rich and meaningful. It's also worth exploring ways to leave a legacy, not in the sense of material wealth, but in the impact you have on others. Sharing your stories, wisdom, and experiences with younger generations can create a sense of continuity and purpose. Whether it's through writing, mentoring, or simply having meaningful conversations, you have the power to inspire and influence those around you. Finally, remember that life is a journey, and every day is an opportunity to create new memories and experiences. By focusing on the present and finding joy in the little things, you can shift your perspective from waiting for the end to embracing the here and now. As we move forward, let's explore how this mindset can open the door to a life filled with purpose, connection, and joy, no matter where you are in your journey. Now turning to a topic that often goes unspoken but holds immense power, I'm too old to dream. This statement can feel like a quiet surrender, a belief that the time for dreaming has passed. But the truth is, dreams don't have an expiration date. No matter your age, you have the ability to dream, to set goals, and to pursue them with passion and purpose. Think about it. Dreams are what keep us moving forward, what give life its spark and excitement. They don't have to be grand or world-changing. A dream can be as simple as learning a new skill, traveling to a place you've always wanted to visit, or even reconnecting with an old passion you set aside years ago. The beauty of dreaming is that it's deeply personal and it's never too late to start. Take, for example, the story of Grandma Moses, who began her painting career in her late 70s and became one of the most celebrated folk artists of her time. Or consider Colonel Sanders, who founded Kentucky Fried Chicken in his 60s after decades of trying different ventures. These stories remind us that age is not a barrier to achieving something meaningful, it's simply a number. Dreaming also keeps our minds active and engaged. When we set goals, no matter how big or small, we give ourselves something to look forward to. This sense of anticipation can be incredibly motivating, helping us stay curious and open to new experiences. Whether it's writing a book, starting a small business, or even just mastering a new recipe, having a dream gives us a reason to keep growing. If you're feeling unsure about where to start, try reflecting on what brings you joy or what you've always wanted to try but never had the chance to. Write down your ideas, no matter how small they seem. Then, take one small step toward making that dream a reality. Maybe it's signing up for a class, researching a trip, or simply dedicating an hour a week to your passion. Every step counts. It's also important to surround yourself with people who support your dreams. Share your goals with friends or family who encourage you and believe in your potential. Their support can make all the difference, especially when self-doubt creeps in. Finally, remember that dreaming is not just about achieving something, it's about the journey. The process of pursuing a dream can be just as fulfilling as reaching the destination. It's about discovering new parts of yourself, embracing challenges, and finding joy in the effort. So, if you've ever thought, "I'm too old to dream," let this be your reminder. Dreams are timeless. They belong to you, no matter your age. And as long as you're willing to take that first step, the possibilities are endless. With this mindset, let's explore how continuing to dream can bring new energy, purpose, and joy to your life, no matter where you are in your journey. Now, turning to the conclusion of our discussion, let's take a moment to reflect on the key points we've explored. After 65, the words we choose to describe ourselves carry immense weight. They shape not only how others see us, but also how we see ourselves. By avoiding negative self-talk and embracing a mindset of growth, gratitude, and possibility, we can redefine what it means to age with dignity and purpose. We've talked about the importance of letting go of limiting beliefs like "I'm too old to learn," "I'm just a burden," or "I'm past my prime." Instead, we've encouraged you to focus on the strengths and opportunities that come with this stage of life. Whether it's pursuing new dreams, building meaningful relationships, or contributing to your community, every day is a chance to create something meaningful. Remember, aging is not about decline, it's about evolution. It's about embracing the wisdom you've gained while staying open to new experiences. It's about celebrating the unique value you bring to the world simply by being yourself. So, as we wrap up, let this be your reminder: your age is not a limitation. It's a badge of honor, a testament to the life you've lived and the potential that still lies ahead. Speak kindly to yourself, believe in your worth, and never stop dreaming. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more wisdom and inspiration. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear how you're embracing this stage of life with confidence and pride. Here's to living every day with purpose, joy, and the belief that the best is yet to come. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep growing, and keep shining.